Okay, so biomechanical analysis on your running technique will work from the bottom all the way to the top, going through different things that we can hopefully change to make you faster. Okay, we'll start over here on the left. With our feet, can you see, if I zoom in there, that when your feet touch the floor, they kind of go out a little bit. See, you can see the inside of your boot. It's a bit hard on this one because the grass is long, but your foot faces out. So you're running on your pinky toe and then rolling your foot in. Right? What we want to do is land flat.
Even his leg would look, it's coming in.
Yeah, so this leads to different things, right? So then, as your dad alluded to before, where your body actually changes its dynamic. So with your knee in here now, in there, you can see your knees pointing out to the side. See? So then your hip has rolled out a little bit to do that, and then into there, into your foot. Do you see how it's all done just purely because your foot's rolling from your pinky toe in? If you try and land flat, then your knee and your lower limb and your upper limb of your legs happen to do this. That's your knee, and then that goes there. And then it becomes much straighter, much more efficient. So you're not wasting energy having to contort your body into different shapes to make sure you run fast.
And long term, no injuries on your knees.
And then long term,
that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Long term, no injuries, mate. Okay, so that's that done. We'll go up to your hips and your knees. So on the right hand side, if we go into here, you can see that when you're running, you are running with your heel touching the ground first. Okay, and it comes out. If we can zoom in, it's a bit hard because the grass is long, but your heel touches the ground first, and then your toe comes off and goes forward. If we can get your toe to come in and hit the ground first, and your heel not touch the ground at all, then it gives your muscles a quicker reaction to push. Okay, having to then go down and come back off, it creates an error in your body's makeup. Okay. All right. So then we go up into here. Then we go back. We go to the knee lift. Okay. So when we're coming in, this is called your running gait. Okay. We want to get this heel basically with no distance in between your butt and your heel. Okay, what that will do will fire your knee through faster and higher, so therefore you cover more distance when your foot lands. It won't land here, it'll land over here somewhere. Okay. So that every stride you take will be longer, so therefore you get from point A to point B faster. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we go through, scroll it through, see how it lands there, it'll land far beyond that.
Yeah, sometimes you see those kids and they look quick, but then you race them and then you're faster than them. They've got little steps, and other guys, they look slow. Yeah, like Keanu, how he doesn't look quick, but he always gets to the ball first. It's a big strides.
He's got bigger strides. So because you're not as tall as everyone else is, maybe, we've got to work on this a little bit more. And we've got to strengthen your hip flexors in here. Okay, and lift these knees up when you're running. Not awkwardly. I'll show you how to do it, just putting it into your running stride. Okay? Alright. Now, going back to the left-hand side, where we can see the difference in your running is, look at this arm here. I'm going to put it in red because it's very bad.
Okay.
Okay? It needs to go from pocket to chin. Up the side of your body. Pocket to chin. Okay, at the moment it's going, I don't think it even goes down to your, oh, it does. So your pocket there, and instead of coming across your body and in to the midline, which is this line here, instead of going into the midline here and then coming back out, and it needs to go straight from here, from there, in here, to here. That's where your arm needs to go, start and finish. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, it can't go across and go into the midline. It starts at a great place, but then it goes into the midline and then back out. You see?
Yeah.
All right. And another thing I want you to do is have this elbow bent at all times. This elbow here needs to be bent. See how that your arm now is straight? See how it's straight?
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be bent there. It needs to be there and there. And this joint here is a locked joint. That doesn't move. So see that one there? That's locked. The joint that moves is your shoulder, and it swings the locked elbow backwards and forwards from your pocket to your chin.
Alright.
You understand? It's a lot to take in now, but when you go home, I'll post it. I want you to look at it and read it and go over it and over it and over it and understand it more and more and more.
So when you look at it at home, is it going to have these
It's
markings?
going to have everything.
Oh, so okay.
Even the recordings and everything.
Oh, perfect. Okay, too good.
Then we go up here a little bit and we can see your shoulders. Okay, so we'll go in yellow. Okay, when we go in, you can see how you move them up when you run. Okay, then you're actually doing a shrug every time. So this is why your body makeup might seem a bit bigger than normal. It's because you're doing all these exercises in your running style. If we can get them out of your running style, then you'll have more energy to produce more strength and power out of your quads to go faster.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got to make sure that you don't rise each shoulder when you run. See how they go back down? So that should be there. Now, and all you should be doing is just swinging from your shoulder backwards and forwards. But you raise to and then you down, and then you raise and down. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to have that little shrug where you're up here like this next to your chin. You don't want to be down, low, flat, and then you just run like this. Okay. All right, and then your head's pretty good. It stays nice and straight along the line, which is good. You want to make sure you don't bobble your head from side to side. When you get fatigued, you start to bobble your head from side to side. Okay, try and keep it nice and straight.
Alright.
All right, so that's your biomechanical analysis of your whole body. I'll put it up on YouTube. Have a look at it.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.